I'm here to discuss a health emergency that affects the allergic community. This week, Texas Roadhouse opens up on Route 9 in Howell. They have a gimmick of serving peanuts and encouraging the customers to throw the peanuts all over the floor. This is a huge concern, not only in the location, but for cross-contamination, as this invisible peanut protein and also the peanut dust and shells can be tracked into all surrounding areas, shopping plazas, the movie theater in that development. I have several loved ones with peanut allergy, as well as are hearing of people developing it every day at different ages that used to be able to safely consume peanuts, going to the point from being able to eat them to being airborne for having anaphylactic reactions. We don't know why it's happening. It's very unfortunate. But in this day and age, a restaurant like that should not be able to spread it around by throwing it on the floor. Not only is it an allergic concern, but it's a health hazard, it's a fire hazard, it's a slipping hazard. Several similar restaurants have been sued for slipping hazards with waitresses and customers getting hurt. I think a ground round burned down years ago due to the fire hazard from having the sawdust all over the floor. It attracts rodents, but mainly just for the, allergic concern. It's really, in this day and age, it should not be allowed to be done. We really need to put a stop to it. We understand that we don't have to go inside of that place, but it also limits just the surrounding areas, and just being tracked around, this protein can live, on people's clothing, their shoes. We try so hard to keep it out of our home, and this would be, it could get into the schools, just creating, a mess. So really the health department said it is illegal to have food product on the floor. However, the restaurant is unaware of this. They did say they plan to have and encourage the throwing of the peanuts. I did speak with the location. Corporate relations said that if they have enough feedback, they might be able to put a stop to it. Barnacle Bill's was a similar restaurant in Rumson, New Jersey. They used to do the same thing. Around the time of Sandy, they stopped doing it. And their health department of that town strongly suggested that they stop doing it. They did stop doing it. And they did mention that they also save a lot of money on peanuts that way. But also just to, to be considerate of, maybe they can get another gimmick. They could still serve them, but not to encourage spreading the allergen all over where it can get outside of the facility.
Seems as though the health department is already taking care of it.
I can't say I disagree with you, but Monmouth County Health Department is who oversees it and how. And I can't tell you I disagree with you. It makes sense.
Right. They did say they would be inspecting. They wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, since I guess the Howell location just opened. But when you speak to their location, they say they were not contacted by the Board of Health, and that they do continue to do that. So maybe at inspection time, if they see it, if they don't clean it up and they see it, they might get written up for that. But it's not enough has been done to tell them, because they do provide buckets for the shells, but they encourage throwing them on the floor as well. So they have not been contacted by the Board of Health.
Excuse me, have you contacted the Board of Health?
I did. I contacted them twice, yes, and several other people I know have contacted them as well. They said they would be on them to make sure that it's cleaned, that it's not on the floor.
Then it sounds like you've taken care of what you
They
have to.
haven't, yeah, but
they do have public meetings, like we have here,
okay,
the Board of Health, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the dates. I believe it's once a month, but you can call them and ask. They'll tell you when it is.
okay.
I'll be with the clerk of the Board of Freeholders tomorrow. I will write down and ask her. And we have your name and number, you're on the list?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. If I get the information from one of you, please contact her and let her know. I will try to find out when those meetings are.
okay, thank you. Because the man that I spoke with, he was in charge of inspections in Howell, and he did say that He couldn't tell them to stop doing it as far as, but that he would be on them for making sure that they were cleaning the floors. So there was discrepancy as to whether or not it was allowed to be thrown, but then at the end of the night, they're cleaning it. But still, people are walking in and out of there, tracking it around, and even just the dusting it up causes it to be more airborne. So that's all I just wanted to mention. Thank you.
I'll check that.
Thank you.